Hi, me again. And I'm back with a new food crime, except instead of food, it's a drink. And more specifically, it's a soda. And even more specifically, it is Warheads Sour Sodas. I believe these are limited run, but maybe they're not, which maybe is worse or better. I don't know. I saw these come out on the internet a little while ago. You could get them in Walmart in the US. I don't live in the US, and I didn't know anyone who was willing to ship 5 cans of pop across state and country lines to get them to me. So I was like, shucks. But then I was recently in a candy store in Waterloo, near me, a town over from where I am. And as a literal kid in a candy store, well, literally in a store, figuratively a kid in a candy store, I went in and bought a whole bunch of stuff because they have a bunch of American candy and UK chocolate and stuff from Europe and just stuff you can't get here in Canada normally. And so I spent too much money on all that junk, and as I was going to leave the store, I saw all of the Warhead drinks on a shelf just waiting for me, just there waiting for me. So I spent a little too much money and I bought them all, and I am going to try them now. I have yet to try them. There are 5, and I don't really have an order for these. I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. I have no real plan. We've got lemon. We've got sour apple. We have black cherry, which I'm hoping is probably going to be the one that I like the most. We have watermelon, which is probably also going to be fine. And then we have the blue raspberry that I showed at the start of the video, which quite frankly, I'm not expecting great things from. So that's personal preference though, because I'm just not huge on blue raspberry stuff. Yeah, I don't really have much preamble to this. I'm hoping that they're actually going to be quite sour, but I'm not expecting them to be really sour, because if they're trying to market more than just like a gimmick, then they're going to probably end up being a little lackluster. I'm hoping they're as sour as the candies at least. All right, here we go. Smells like candy. Really? All right. It tastes like drinking a Freezy. Sort of. It has the idea of sour, but it's not really all that sour. Yeah, I don't, that's it. It's lemon. It's actually not even very lemony. It's, yeah, okay. All right, next up. This is green apple soda. Oh God, it's so slippery. Oh no, there we go. Okay, that reeks of green apple. This is bringing me back to being, let's say, legal drinking age and getting like green apple sourpuss or something like that. That's instantly what I'm hit with. All right. Oh boy. Okay, as with most green apple flavored things, there's so much flavoring in there. It's very candy-ish, which I think is just kind of redundant to say at this point. All these are going to probably taste like that. It's more sour than the lemon, or at least I noticed it being more sour than the lemon, but still like acceptably sour. It's not vicious sour candy levels. Now let's do the blue raspberry next. I'm going to save the black cherry to the end because I'm hoping it's going to be the best. So cheers. There we go. Oh, it's so blue. Oh my God. Okay. Yep, that's definitely blue raspberry smell. Oh boy. I actually find the level of sweetness more off-putting than the sour in any of these. Again, not overly sour. It's definitely blue raspberry, that thing that definitely exists in nature. Yeah, I mean, it's about as sour as the green apple, so it's more sour than the lemon. But it is what it is, right? It's blue raspberry flavored stuff. All these do taste like drinking Freezy. Well, that one sticks around though. Next up, watermelon. I expect this one to be decent flavored, but probably not very sour, as is with all these things. Oh no, I've done it again. I can't get the lid. There we go. Okay, vaguely pink. Doesn't really have a smell. Oh my god. Okay, full disclosure, I'm not a huge fan of watermelons. Not to say they're bad. They're all of the melon family I'm very meh on. So I don't hate them, I don't love them. This tastes like watermelon rinds. Oh, that's not good. Wow. That's worse than the blue raspberry, which is not a thing I thought I'd say. Wow. Okay. And finally, we have the black cherry soda. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, just grip it and rip it. Oh, okay. It's very, oh boy, it's very cherry-y. Cherry candy, I should say. It's also very red. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. Yeah. I mean, it's still a little too sweet. It's not very sour. It's about on par with the lemon in terms of sourness. Oh yeah, the watermelon, a little more sour, but it almost hits bitter because of the whole rind tasting thing. This, the black cherry, I mean, it just tastes like black cherry soda, which is a thing that used to exist. And I'm not talking about like Dr. Pepper. I'm not talking about like Pepsi with cherry in it or Coke or whatever. There used to be like a cherry soda that, at least I remember from a kid, used to be able to get at a chain called Zares or Loblaws, and it was a PC brand. Sorry, PC is like the fancy house brand of like in-store stuff, and they had a black cherry soda that you could get, and this is basically that, except with some sour added to it. So that one's hitting some nostalgia for me, but on top of that, it tastes like the sour cherry candies. Again, not really super sour. I put it around the lemon soda level. In terms of flavor, the best one. That's all those 5 tried as they are. Next up, I am going to mix them because I've done it for every other thing that I drink multiple or eat multiple of. Why wouldn't I do it now? So hold on one second and I will be back with a glass and we will do some science. All right, I am back. I have a glass. It's like the only pint glass style glass I have left in my house. I've owned these a long time and they have slowly whittled away because they super break if you hit them the wrong way. I thought about doing various mix and matches of this, but quite frankly, I think it's all kind of gonna end up just tasting vaguely sour and extremely sugary. So instead, I'm just gonna mix some of all of them. I'm gonna make swamp water. Is that what they call it these days? I'm mixing all the sodas together. So we'll start with lemon. Okay. Color's not quite coming through on the camera. Looks a little more golden there. I can assure you, it is a very lemon drop lemon color. Next, we'll go with the sour apple. I'm gonna try and do these in equal measurements. All right, so now it's got a fun green color. It does look a little bit like I juiced a highlighter though, so far. Okay, we'll go with watermelon next. Da-da-da. Okay, we're back to vaguely yellow. That looks unwholesome. Okay, I'm gonna be generous and say it looks like apple juice. Then we got the blue raspberry. Oh my god, that's so blue. Holy shit. Oh, that's a nice color though. Oh, that is a legitimately wonderful kind of greeny blue now. I love that color. So that's a happy little accident. All right, and finally, the black cherry. Oh, it's so red. Oh Lord. All right. There's my drink. It's purple, which shouldn't be too shocking. I just poured red and blue into it, and those are much darker dyes in general. What's more worrying is that it's actually fairly opaque now. Like up until now, you used to kind of be able to see through it. Not so much anymore. So that's a little concerning. Hold on, let's see if I can shine a light on this. The light's not really coming through all that well. Yikes. Okay, well, all right, let's just do it. We're drinking. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna stir this. I happen to have a spoon. You can't hear the fizz. It's not getting picked up on my mic. Unfortunate. It legitimately smells like a fruit punch. Which on one hand, like, yeah, duh. But on the other hand, not what I expected. Anyways, cheers. Huh. That's wild. The flavors have canceled each other out. I don't know how to explain it. It's like nothing's really identifiable anymore, which you sort of expect from mixing, but like you can sort of vaguely taste some of the green apple. You can sort of vaguely taste the cherry, but not really. It's just kind of become sugar drink, like generic fruit drink with like a little bit of tartness thrown in at the end. It's actually the least offensive flavor of them all. It's extremely middling in that it has lost all of its kind of distinction. God, that is so weird. And it's not unpleasant. Yeah, it ain't bad, actually. It tastes like you took fruit punch, but like real low quality, like store brand. You will never know what fruit are in it kind of fruit punch. Carbonated the hell out of it and then also dumped in like a whole thing of sugar, like a whole, I don't know, half kilogram of sugar back, you know? There's not much in these. What I do like, so there's no fat in them. There's, oh my God, 35 grams of sugar. Oh my God, it includes 35 grams of added sugar, 70%. Holy moly. What I really like on this, the best part to me anyways, which can do I think is going to be most legible. There's 0% juice in these. Nary a drop of juice was spilled to make these drinks, which just it says it has natural flavors and yet no juice, despite them being fruit-based. So, I mean, take that how you want it, I guess. As with a lot of these kind of corporate releases and stuff, I wish they were more sour. I wish they kind of went harder in the paint with these drinks. They're all more, I wouldn't even call them sour. They are at best tart, which I know sounds like a very pretentious way of saying sour, but it's not quite the same. It doesn't get there. It's not the same as eating Warheads or other different brands of sour things that I don't eat anymore because I'm in my mid 30s and eating sour things just hurts my teeth and mouth for days. But yeah, I kind of wish these drinks just went harder in the paint. Like, just make them sour, you cowards. Overall, I mean, there's definitely a market for these. There's definitely going to be, you know, like anywhere between the ages of 8 and 22 that would love these. They'd probably be very good at mixed drinks, except for the part where you'll get absolute gut rot if you drink more than like 2 of them. But these are definitely the kinds of things that I probably would have used when I was younger to make mixed drinks because I'm an idiot. Okay, well, that's it. Them's the drinks. A little disappointed, but also kind of surprised with how it all turned out. As always, if you have a lead on some weird food crimey stuff, let me know. If you're willing to send it to me, definitely let me know. And if you're some big corporation that makes foods like this and wants some idiot to try them, please get in contact with me because I am your idiot. And that's it. So, as always, I guess, you know, like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe, have fun, be kind, and try your best out there. Bye-bye.